Talked to a couple guys, and I think for us at least, the big thing was beginning of the second period, you let one up, and you guys responded, and you never really let them back in it. That's something that hasn't really happened. A lot of times you guys have had leads and haven't been able to get back to when you had a good start. I'm sure that was something you liked about tonight.
For sure, and I mentioned after the second period, that's something we want to get better at. As a team, as a teammate, as a group, and that's what we did, especially in the third period.
The power play tonight kind of had a same but very kind of different look. What kind of went into restructuring the power play, and what'd you like about it?
That was not on purpose, I can tell you that. The setup, but you have to play, and these guys, good players, play every position, and it doesn't matter. Sometimes it just doesn't end up like that way. And if you look at the Kings too, they're in different spots all the time, and sometimes it's probably good for you power play as well. And today, same thing. And the danger is now they probably don't want to go back to the old setup. So, but that's good as long as they get rewarded. Then it definitely helps.
Both of those goals, I mean, they're both quick, but they're both, Madden gets both of them, but they're both kind of dirty goals. I mean, I'm sure that's pretty good sign to see that they're going to the net.
Yeah, and they were big goals too. We needed those goals, and especially on the power play. And like you said, they look pretty similar. And I'm glad we scored those big ones for sure.
Tyler Madden gets moved up, and I know he had been with Tynes before, but it seemed like really good chemistry with those guys tonight.
Yeah, we needed. I think with Tynan and especially Elias, it's been really hot right now too. We felt like they need a guy who can play with, and Mats was our guy, and he did a good job today. Not just on the power play, even on 5-on-5, he can make plays, and that's why he's playing first line right now.
Fourth line tonight, three guys that have done well in the ECHL this year, but really no AHL experience at all for those three. What did you kind of make of them being thrust into a situation where they're all on a line together and playing on the road?
Yeah, they've been excellent, and especially Becker. He was here one day. He came in yesterday, and he got to know the system right away. And you know what? He didn't make one mistake, and so good for them. Really good for them. Even the other guys too. They worked really hard. I could tell already on the bench, guys were happy that they competed, that they had success in today's game. But yeah, tomorrow will be a different opponent. But I was really happy that they all had a good game and success.
Same thing for the third line. Those guys seemed like they had some really good long shifts in the offensive zone and set up some chances too for themselves.
Yeah, and took them a little bit. They thought probably in the first 10 minutes they have to do something special, but they don't. They have to play the way they are and the way they can be, and that's their game, right? And that's after 10 minutes. They really stick with their game, and that's where they play good. So, I don't want them to be different. I just want them to be the players they can be, the best they can be, and they know exactly how to do it. It's just I gotta stick with it.
We've had you talk a lot about the penalties in this league and how that's kind of been an adjustment for you, just seeing how many there are compared to the NHL. But tonight, pretty clean game for really both sides, but for you guys specifically.
Yeah, it was. But I also thought San Diego, they played last night. They probably didn't have their best game too, and they looked a little tired as well. So that's probably part of it too. And we like it that way. We had our couple of power plays, and we didn't have to kill anything. So that doesn't really happen very often, but we'll definitely take it.
Game was pretty decided in the third period. You guys were up by a few, and there were some chances late. And Cal looked pretty dialed in. That's probably a really good sign to see that from your goalie, that no matter what the situation is, he's pretty focused.
Yeah, and that's what he's not here for, but that's why he's one of the better goalies, and that's why he's an NHL goalie. Let's put it that way. And no, it's the message. What message was not just get the game done. It also it goes towards our goalie. Don't let him hang. He's one of us, and he's been outstanding since he's ever been with us. So we wanted to take care of him too, and no goals against, and yeah, did a pretty good job of that.
Calgary tomorrow has obviously been a tough opponent. You got to win against them a couple days ago, but it's both teams coming off a back-to-back. I mean, how quickly does that focus turn? And obviously a tough opponent tomorrow.
Yeah, we just gotta make sure we gonna get some rest tonight, and it's gonna be a different opponent. Yes, tomorrow. We just played them, so we know how hard it is, and we got a big win out of it last time we played them. But we also knew it took a lot of work, and we just got to make sure we're gonna be ready to play tomorrow and try to give everything we have.